3, 2, 1. Hey guys, it's Rick here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be actually going over a paid product that came out a couple of days ago. It's called ConversioBot. And guess what? It's a bot, but it's not a bot for Facebook. It is a bot for your website or your blog if you have a website or blog, and I would assume that most people probably do, but not everybody. But if you do, let's go check it out. And if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, because I do put out regular videos with tips on paid marketing, free tools, product reviews like we're getting ready to do now, things that can help entrepreneurs like yourself to build, to grow, automate, and scale a successful online business. So if these are some of the things that you're into, then why not hit that subscribe button below and smash that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I go live or release a new video. And why not? You know, I mean, it's free. So let's get into this content and check out this this software. Okay, so here we are on the outside of the software. We're going to go ahead and log in and get into the back office and show you around the dashboard. If I can spell my name right. Okay, what I've got here, if you guys can see this window that comes up, I've never explained this before in any of my videos, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what that is. That is a password bot, I guess you could say. It remembers your passwords. So basically every time I go to a website, and I don't know what you guys got, if you use a free tool for that or if you have a paid tool that you put your passwords and your website addresses and all that stuff in, but this is called RoboForm. This is a paid tool, and it's about 20 bucks a year, so it's fairly inexpensive. But I can tell you what, guys, I use this thing every freaking day. I mean, every day. This is one of the most inexpensive but yet highly used tools that I have in my arsenal. And what it does is, once you go to the website for the first time, now I've been here before because I've already logged in and made a bot, but I did not save my username and password to RoboForm the first time I logged in. So basically, when you go to the site like you just seen me do, and you put your username or your email in and then your password, what's going to pop up is this box right here. Now it's gonna automatically populate in the name whatever the website is, and then it's also going to populate the link where you went to go log in, and then basically it's going to capture your username and your password, and then it's up to you to create different folders or categories away from the home part of that software. So there's a home for RoboForm, and then everything is listed in that home from A to Z. But if you can create like subfolders, like I've got here, online training course, free tools, paid tools, marketing platforms, these are different file folders that I've made. So basically what I'm trying to say is, when you go to that site and log in for the first time, this is what you're going to see. So it's already populated ConversioBot in the name of the website, and it's prompted me to put this username and password into a folder. So what is ConversioBot? Well, I'm going to consider this a online course for training. It could be considered an online course, but I would consider this more of tools for marketing. Now I've created that folder specifically for tools that I market with, so I'm going to put it in that folder, and then I'm going to click save. And I'm just going to, I really should make this a completely different video, but I want to show you this real quick. I'm going to close that out. I'm going to log back out because I'm going to show you what I just did.
Houston, we have a problem.
Let's log out. Now I'm going to close that window out, and then I'm going to open up another tab. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. This bar right here is what houses all of your username and passwords. So it'll also fill different forms and things for you, you know, like surveys that you have information that you have to constantly type in, usernames and passwords that you have to constantly type in or remember. That's what this is right here, is the logins, and then this fills forms right here. Let's see, this is where I put it. These are all my folders right here, and everything else right here that's in alphabetical order is what's considered my home. In other words, they don't really have a specific folder that I put them in, so they're just general places that I go. Whereas here, these folders are specific places that I go. Domain and hosting, autoresponders, Gmail accounts, marketing systems that I'm a part of. My monthly bills, we all hate that. I don't really like that folder, and I don't go in there too often, once a month. Social networks, tools for marketing, that's where I just put this bot. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I've got a lot of tools. So it opens up another completely new window, and the bot is right here. It's in alphabetical order too. This is really should be for another video, but watch what happens when I click this. It's going to go to the site. Boom, it's going to just automatically populate everything and then log me in. I don't ever have to remember the username and password. Once I purchase the tool, once I purchase the course, whatever it is, I log in the first time, it prompts me, I go ahead and fill out the information one time and it's done, okay? So anyways, that's that, and that's what that is. If you guys have maybe seen that in some of my other videos, I just wanted to kind of go over it very briefly, but I will save that for another video because that is a completely different topic for another video. So now that we're inside of the back office on the dashboard of ConversioBot, let's go ahead and go through this. Now there's a bunch of different upgrades here. They've got 4 different ones that you can go through. There's the done for you, there's the auto chatbot builder, Conversio Extreme. You know, everything just has its own bells and whistles to it. So, but you really, you know, I mean, I don't know whether you really need all of that or not. You know, I'm just going to stick with the basic, which is the Pro right now, because I can use that commercially or just use it for myself. But I can build bots and actually sell these bots to other people if I want to. So the front end is the commercial license. So that's definitely, obviously, you got to have that. And it's fairly inexpensive too. Now they are going to a monthly. I'm not sure really when they're going to do that, because I'm not sure when the launch extends out to. I don't know if it's a 2-week launch or exactly what it is, but I don't think it's very long. So depending on when you guys wind up watching this video, it could already be a monthly charge for this software, but it is pretty cool. I'll admit that. I really do like it. And again, this is just really for a website or a blog, but that's what this is about. So whenever you want to decide to upgrade, then you can go ahead and just click this upgrade here and upgrade. Other than that, what you're seeing up at the top here is just basically what you're seeing right here, same thing, unless you get into the support tab here. They want you to watch this video when you first get in here. It's just a real short introduction video as to what this is and how to navigate the back office. So that's pretty cool. And then you go over here. Here's my bots. I built this bot yesterday. It took me a couple hours. Luckily, I had a template, which they're located right here. I had a template to start with, and then I just modified that template for whatever I wanted to present to the people on my blog when they went there. So I'm just kind of testing it out. I'm sure I'm still going to change it some more, but that's the only bot that I have built right now, and that basically is selling this software, this bot, on my blog. But again, I made some modifications to it to make it my own, and just kind of testing it out. I hooked up my autoresponder to it, so you can integrate this to your autoresponder. So that's pretty cool. So when somebody goes to the bot, it doesn't automatically put them on your list. You have to actually set the bot up to where you're asking for the email address. And but you're asking for the email address because you're going to be giving them something most likely for that, like most people do on a capture page. So this bot is more or less just kind of it's a capture page. You're giving them a gift, and they're giving you a gift back by giving you their email. And then you can prompt them to share or not. So so they can share this on social media. I think I don't know how many sites that they can share, 5 or 6. But the cool thing about this is I don't know that much about bots. I've messed around on Facebook with MiniChat or ManyChat a little bit, and so I'm not a big bot builder or anything. But what I liked about this and what kind of drew me to this one is the templates, which are right here. Let me get a drink real quick. Now if we look right here, there's a bunch of different ones, and I think there's some training and stuff right here as well, but right here are all the different bots that you can build, and the ones that I like the best, ones like this right here. Get social, shares one. So you're giving a free gift away, and you're prompting them within the bot to, in exchange, have them give you their email address. So that's pretty cool. What's the other one that I like? The Get Subscriber. I like this one as well. Kind of the same thing. The difference is on this one here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference is between these two. Here you're trying to get a subscriber, and I think this one here is more about sharing it more than anything. Oh, okay, it is, yeah. So without opt-in right here. So this might have been the one that I liked. But I think this has more prompts to actually ask them to share the information for this free gift, whereas this one down here, I believe, only asks them to share it towards the end, after they've gotten their gift, after they've given you their email address. Then at the very end, it prompts them to share on social media. Well, this is a bad day for me to do a video because my throat kind of hurts.
Houston, we have a problem.
So I'm not really enjoying this talking right now. Sorry. But what I like about all these is there's a good variety here. For a front-end product, it looks like a pretty decent variety of templates. The Make Money and the Webinar Registration, I looked at those two. I like those. Those two are my favorites, along with this one right here and this one right here. Those four I like. The other ones are just kind of they're more niche related, discount coupon codes. Now if you got a Shopify store, some sort of e-com store, I mean, that's going to be great. Discount coupon. This one opens up on exit for a discount coupon, so if it looks like they're getting ready to leave. This one is basically, this is the one that I set up. I have this one set up on my blog, and it's basically selling this tool. It's selling this product, ConversioBot. And I went ahead and put that up on my my blog, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. That's the one I was referring to back here underneath my bots. And, you know, I've got a bigger monitor up here, so I'll be looking up here from time to time too. So let's take a look and see what we've got. Settings. I'll kind of show you how it's set up when we go through here. I don't want to go through it too much detail because I don't want to make this a 30-minute video, but you go through the builder and you build it, you design it, you have your settings, and then you publish it, launch it more or less. So you go through here. There isn't a whole lot, I don't think, here, because a lot of these are extreme features. Here's your, this is a basic feature. But right here, email notification settings, those are on. And here's where, I believe this is where you actually enter, yeah, this is where you enter your autoresponder and integrate that with your autoresponder. Right now I am using MailChimp, so that's the only one that I have in here. So you just basically, you get your API key from, I don't know if Aweber and GetResponse have API keys. I think they do, but I'm not positive. But that's what I had to do with MailChimp, is just basically go get my API key and then put it into the software. And then once the API key is set in there for you know, whatever autoresponder you have, you go to the drop down menu, you go to this page, you go to the drop down menu, and you find your autoresponder, and then you go over here and you find your list that's that you want to basically, when people give their email address, you know, you want to put that to a certain list. I only have a few lists back here, so, but that's a drop down menu you guys are all familiar with, and you just pick your list, and then you just come down here basically and hit save. So yeah, that's that part. And am I on builder or design? I must be on design. Okay, we want to go back to builder. This is where you're really going to start, and we'll skip over design because we already looked at it. But some of you guys who are familiar with building bots already, you know how to do this. But for others who don't,
every precious minute of their
I could go into more detail here, but I'm not going to. This is where it starts in the back office. I can click that, and I can change the time interval between each chat. So it's sitting there, typing, the chatbot's sitting there typing for 2 seconds, and then boom, it goes right to that next message right here. So you can basically have that bot type a little bit longer in case it's a longer message, or it can be on screen a little bit longer so that the person who's on the other side can read what it is before the next message basically comes up. So you can change the interval, the time between each bubble conversation on the bot, and then you can put in videos, and you can copy it, you can move these around however you want to. That's basically kind of how that works. You can X one out, delete it. User response, you can put in a user response depending on what you are saying here. Maybe you don't need a user response for that particular one or whatever. So anyways, yeah, this is what we got going on. So it goes from the intro to the name, then a quick question, and then, depending on how, sorry about that, depending on how they actually answer, it's a yes or a no question when it comes down to this third one right here. And then it splits off no and goes to the right. Splits off, if they say yes, it goes to the left. So then it just goes to all these other questions that are questions after question after explanation after explanation after question, and so on until you get to the bottom down here, and then it just kind of all comes together. So it all flows back to the very bottom part of the bot, and when you get to the order, it basically does the same exact thing, whether you're coming through the no side or the yes side of that first question. Probably the easiest way to explain it is just to go ahead and show you. So what I'm going to do now, keep in mind, let me get some water here. Keep in mind, I just started this blog. I just started it like, man, not only does my voice hurt, but I can't even talk right. I started this blog about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, so I really don't have any content on it. I'm just trying to kind of get the colors and the layout and everything. I went ahead and upgraded the WordPress theme to the blog, and I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate that with, you know, the basic theme that's there, trying to figure out all the bells and whistles. So this blog doesn't have a whole lot on it, but let's go over and take a look at it, and I'll show you the bot in action. So here we go. I'm gonna look at this monitor. It's easier for me to see because it's a lot bigger. Okay, it's ricklafata.com. So as you can see at the top here, I am going to have a nice header up here. Not sure if I'm going to stay with these colors or not, but you know, here's the different pages that I've got here. Again, no content on this page right now, other than the home page. The other pages don't have anything. Your standard social media places where people, you know, can go and follow me. Now I've got some stuff down the side here as well. And then there's the chat bot that people can purchase if they want. But it's pretty cool too, because when they go to the site, and I'll show you in a minute, when they actually go to the site, of course there's a chat bot there that tries to you know, explain to you what's going on, and it's going to be changing over to a monthly fee soon, and it's basically going to prompt you to purchase the bot. So that's what's kind of cool about this, though, because the bot is really working in your favor. However you have it set up, and then if you go to become an affiliate of the bot, once you go to the site, the bot's there trying to prompt people to purchase it as well. So it's a pretty neat deal, I think. But the bot is located, I put this on the left hand side right here, mainly because I have this bot over here that is connected to my Facebook fan page, and I really do like that one. So I got them on separate sides of my website, of my blog here. So that's what that is. This automatically opens up and prompts people to start a conversation. But the bot we're looking at right here is on this side, and it just has a little red dot here and a little cartoon guy. And what you can do with this is you can put your own picture in here if you want. You can put a fake picture of a real person that's not you, that may be more professionally dressed or whatever, and not, you know, in a hoodie and got a cap on. But you know, that's my style, that's what I like, and I'm good with that. Or you can use a little cartoon character here. You know, I went ahead and picked this guy. So here's the bot. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So as soon as you click it, it starts talking to you. And this is how you can set it up different. You don't have to have your picture, but I thought, well, you know, people probably need to know, you know, who I am and you know, what I look like too, being that I don't have a banner at the very top of my blog right now. So I went ahead and put a picture here, but you can see it's asking me for my name after it introduces itself. Hey, I'm Rick, welcome to my blog. And I'm not going to read all of this because my voice is kind of scratchy right now and bothering me. But it's prompting for the name, and I'm just going to put in, we're going to use Mike right now. The person that's landed on this site is not me, it's Mike. And I use that picture because it, that picture coordinates with my Facebook page as well. So, if you guys are watching this on Facebook, you already know. But for those that are maybe watching this on YouTube or maybe anywhere else online where this video might be positioned, wherever it's at, that is coordinating with my Facebook page. So that's why I use that picture. But anyways, as you can see, the bot went through and says, "Thanks, Mike, you rock. Good to meet you. Quick question. Do you have a website or a blog?" So it gets right to the conversation at hand. It doesn't go through a whole lot of small talk. It just gets right to it. Like, "Hey, I'm here. You're here. What's your name?" So obviously I made the bot in whichever square it was, box it was. I put the, your first name in parentheses so that the bot knows to, once you put in your name, after it prompts you to, then it knows to call you whatever you put in there throughout the conversation. So I dripped that throughout that bot conversation. So do I have a bot? Yes, I have. Or do I have a blog? Yes, I do. So you click that.
Every precious minute of their 2.5 hours on the surface was programmed. Rock and soil samples were to be collected.
I'm not doing this, guys. This is a bot.
Experiments set out to catch unfiltered particles from the sun to record moonquakes.
I put that little picture in there of I don't know. It's an older movie. That's Keanu Reeves, and I don't know who the other guy is, but it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I always liked that movie when I was a kid. It tells you how old I am. That's movie's 30 years old probably. So the bot goes through, after it goes through all this, and just talks about how you can basically 2 times your leads on your website or your blog basically by using a bot. So it's kind of selling itself right here. But that's how I have it set up as well for now, and this is just a test, so you guys can check this out. I'm interested, tell me more. That's really the only prompt that I've given people. They're either interested or not. If they're not interested, they can hit the X. If they are, they click that blue button and it continues the conversation. So I'm going to click that button, tell me more how this works. The bot's just going to continue to go ahead and keep on talking and put the pictures in there, and it's going to continue to show the person what the bot is about and how it all works. Who's using the bot? Well, Facebook uses bots, Messenger, ManyChat, Starbucks, Spotify. I'm going to look over here because it's hard for me to see that. MasterCard, Walt Disney, and then that's why there's, I put this picture of Walt Disney in here. What does this technology relate to? Actually, that's probably the one most people are going to click. A small business owner. I'm a small business owner. How can this bot help me, or can I afford it, or something like that? Because I'm not Disney, I'm just a small business. How can I afford something like this? That's the one I should have clicked. But I think it almost kind of comes back and does the same thing. But it comes at it a different way depending on which button you press. But ultimately, at the very end, before it asks the next question, it funnels back to the same thing. So, and as you can see, we've got different things that are in here that have a relation to what we're talking about here with the bots. And then it's prompting once again, what kind of website will this work with, or how will this help me build an email list? Most likely, that's what the 2 questions that I think people are going to ask, and that would be the one that I would pick would be this one. So now the bot's going to continue off of that choice that I made. Man, I'm going to run out of water. I have to wrap this video up. It's getting to be pretty long here. So right here I've put in you know, the user's name. One last question, Mike. Are you also interested in selling bots for profit? So like I said at the beginning of this video, you could actually sell these bots for profit. You can make bots for people because this is a commercial license, and you can sell these bots. You know, and I think it says even in here, if you were to sell them, you know, some different price points that you can sell them at. And maybe that hasn't happened yet. Maybe that happens when I answer whether I want to use this to sell bots, or I just basically right here, no, I just want to use bots for my own site. So, you know, a lot of people may not want to take and build bots right now. They may just want to, you know, sell these bots or just use these bots for their own blog or website. So I'm going to click that one. And then I think here it's going to, you know, talk about, that's cool, but, you know, here's what you could do and here's what you could make if you wanted to, you know, sell these bots, create these bots, and then sell these bots to other people. And then right here, it's basically prompting people, you know, hey, if you want to purchase this bot for your blog or your website, only through this chat, it's available only through this chat, Mike, because that's the name I put in. And if somebody does decide to purchase, boom, they get $5 off. So here's where it prompts them to put their email in. And I'm just going to, that's what I put in before, so I'm just going to put that in. okgreat@gmail.com. So maybe somebody has that email and they're actually getting something. So basically it's prompting them, okay, great, thanks for, you know, putting in your email address. More or less this is what they're saying. You get a 30-day money back guarantee, and I'm going to go ahead and send you that $5 coupon code to your email address. So what you can do, you can take advantage of that right now while we're on this chat. That's what the bot's saying. So you just click this link, and then it's going to go over, and it's going to go over to your affiliate link for the bot itself. Okay, so now we're on the sales page, and guess what? A bot pops up prompting you to, you know, to purchase this through the affiliate's link, which in this case is mine. If you buy the bot, it'll be yours. So they can go through a demo right here, a little bit of conversation demo, and right here they can go ahead and talk to the sales page bot if they want to. It's got a, you know, $2 off coupon till Thursday. Oh, so you get an extra $2 maybe in addition to the $5. I'm not real sure. And then there's a countdown timer. And then of course, you know, if it looks like you're going to leave, the sales page will pop up a bot window. And this, I think this is like, I'm not positive, but I think this is like the extreme upgrade, because it's a lot like a pop-up that comes up to prompt people to put their email address in. So, but I think you have to have the extreme upgrade to get this to happen. So it noticed that I was getting ready to move off of the page and close the tab. So this dialog box pops up and says, hey, don't go anywhere. Tell me more. Let's, you know, got Trump there saying, hey, wait a minute, you know. So I'm going to X that out because I really wasn't going off the page yet. You know, you guys can take a look at this page, but which is my affiliate site, which is the sales page. So I think that's all I've got for right now. I think that's more than enough. So if you guys are looking to get a bot, I was going to say bot on your blog, and I kind of went blot. Oh boy, it's getting late. So if you guys want to purchase this bot, the link is below. Go ahead and check that out. Go through the sales page. If you got any questions, you know, just get a hold of me over on Facebook. I'm usually on there most of the time. You can message me there, or go to the blog, ricklafata.com. Again, it's not done. There's no content, but you know, you can reach me on the blog through one of the bots, either the Facebook bot or the Conversio bot here, either one. But either way, if you guys want to check that out, definitely, I think it's worth the money. I don't know if I'd pay $47 a month, but I mean, it could very well be worth the money to even pay that. I don't know. We'll see how many leads it brings in. But that's all I got for now, guys. Again, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit that like button below, that little thumb down there. Let's turn that thing blue, okay? Because I love the likes. If you got any kind of comments, I don't care if they're good or bad. You know, if the video is too damn long, I mean, just tell me about it. I'm sorry if it is too long, but you know, I've got to go through and try to be as thorough as I can. Hopefully I was thorough enough, but not so thorough to where you just got bored. I need another drink of water. But if you guys got any questions, you know, address them through the bot, through Facebook. Leave me a comment. I can also answer through the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. And again, subscribe to the channel. You know, I want you guys to see everything that I've got coming out. If you know, if you're interested in the videos that I do, because you know, I'm going to try to do more and more of these videos, but I'm going to try to cut my time down on some of these product reviews because they can get a little bit long. Well, that being said, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.